What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we got for you an athletic lower body workout. So this is the type of style that we like to do if we're training in like an upper lower split and people want to get in more of an athletic style of workout. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. We post new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, so make sure you subscribe to catch all of them. Hope you guys like it. All right, we're starting off with pogos. So we're going 10 of everything, double, single, alternating. As we always say, keep everything stiff, just pop through that foot. We're doing this to warm up just to get everything going, especially because we're getting a more athletic lift. So we're gonna be doing some power explosive stuff, lifting a little bit heavier. So you gotta get everything warmed up, and plyos are super great. All right, after pogos, we're getting in some decel stuff. So resistance band, decel step. So step back with your leg, then you're gonna let that band pull you, decelerate, be under control. So we're doing this to warm up, just to get your body able to rapidly decelerate, rapidly load, unload. This is a great way to get your body kind of going. I use this a lot, especially before we really ramp up like a deceleration or sprint session. This is also great to do before jumping. One of the most important things for jumping is having a great like penultimate and final step, being able to kind of essentially stop your body to pop straight up. So the faster you can decelerate without letting any energy dissipate, the better. So this is a great option for that. All right guys, first exercise, we're going trap bar. So we're just doing regular squats. We're only doing 4 reps, so push the weight a little bit. This is gonna be about 90%. So it's a little bit of post-activation, potentiation. You'll see we got some power stuff, some explosive stuff following. So we're gonna stimulate the muscles with this, going a little bit heavier, get everything firing, and then we'll move on.
Also, sorry if you hear any construction noise in the background. We are getting our office, the prison cage in the upper left worked on, so apologize for any noise.
One B, so after the trap bar, we're going trap bar speed pull. So we dropped the weight by a good amount. We dropped it by 90 pounds. So you're gonna load it, you're gonna get set, you're gonna stand as fast as you can. We're going 2 reps, but separate them, so reset in between each. One other thing too, if you need, you can prop it up a little bit so you can adjust your angles. So like, let's say we're targeting vertical jump, for example, I would probably prop Spencer up a little bit so he can work those angles a little bit better versus having to pull from the ground. So if you need to do that, totally feel free to adjust the height of it. Would you like that?
Flying away.
Also, another thing too, a lot of people make this mistake as they go up. You see my shoulders kind of shrug a little bit. I'm not actively shrugging, I'm just standing up and the weight is kind of going up. So don't actively shrug. And the other thing too, you see us both go up on our toes. We're trying to get triple extension. We're trying to go super fast so that occurs, right? You don't have to do a calf raise if it's not bringing you up. And make sure you don't go too heavy too, because the goal is to go fast for this. All right, final thing for this series, we're going a box jump. So you don't have to go max. Try to go a little bit higher and try to just float on top. So jump up as high as you can, just float. We're ending it with an explosive, like pure bodyweight plyometric. So that's the series. Big thing here is intent. Just go as hard as you can through everything. Make it challenging for yourself. Okay, we are doing Nordic hamstring curls. So we're going to go down as far as you can, as slowly as you can. When you get to that point where you can't go anymore, you gotta hold that for 5 seconds and then you can drop. We're going twice. You can rest in between if you need to, but the whole goal is being able to get to that low point and just being able to hold it for 5 seconds. Just dig deep, keep going, even if you think you can't. Really hold it in, rest, and then we go again. Ready?
Yeah.
Am I ready?
No.
I'm in the danger zone. Next up, we're going an explosive barbell RDL. So we don't have much weight on here. We only have 15s on each side. So the goal is drop in fast, catch it, load, come up fast. So it's super explosive, just that hip hinge movement, put it on stretch, contract as fast as you can. Really contract your core, watch your back, lock it all in before you go. Mentally be able to lock in, drop in fast, and come up. Third part, we're going banded kettlebell swings. So I purposely chose banded for this because I love how it kind of rips it back down from the top. All right, so you have to get your hips through even harder to get it since it is banded. So it's gonna get harder towards the top. So you have to have full hip extension all the way through. A lot of people like to cut it short, so that's not gonna work if you go banded. And another thing, when the kettlebell's here, since it's banded, it's gonna accelerate it on the way down. So you have to be able to absorb that to get back in that position to reverse it as hard as you can. So banded's a great option. All right guys, next series, we're starting with lateral lunges. So we only have 5 a side. So load up the weight a little bit, working in that frontal plane. It's really important to be strong in the frontal plane. A lot of people just stick to the sagittal, so that forward back. We have to make sure we're good going side to side as well. So lateral lunges, one of my favorites, it's a staple. Load it back. I like to keep the foot down from the straight leg. So right now it'd be Spencer's right leg. I like to keep that foot down, just load it back, keep good angles, perfectly flat back, big chest. And then with lateral lunges, we have another type of corrective. So we're going step downs. We are only using the 12-inch, so we're not going crazy high. You're just gonna load it down. Once again, good angles, flat back, big chest. You want the leg on the box doing all the work. The foot that taps, all you're doing is just gently tapping, don't push off. And pay attention also to Spencer's knees as he's going, right? It tracks in line with that toe. It's okay if it goes a baby bit beyond, but make sure your heel doesn't pop up. If your heel pops up, you're gonna feel that a lot in your knees and not in a good way. And also make sure it doesn't cave in, right? Everything stays in line. Keep your knees under your center of mass. Third part, we're going multi-directional late hops. So 6 each side, every hop is 1. This isn't a really good exercise working on building up the foot ankle complex. You guys know how much I love anything jumping, those low level plyos. So we have it right here just as another corrective, not too crazy hard. Sorry.
Cut me off every time.
You gotta go faster.
The main thing, I was letting you finish talking.
Thank you.
The main thing is just don't let your heel collapse, because you're gonna be a lot slower and less bouncy if your heel keeps collapsing when you do these. So just stay up on your toes doing this.
Yay.
That's how we do pogos.
All right guys, series 4, we're almost there. We got a little cardio thing going on. So if you're not wanting to do this, you seriously don't have to. We're just adding in a little bit of cardio stuff. So starting off with a 5-10-5. You guys will have seen this a lot from athletic programs. So start off going to one side. Oh, he's going this side. All the way down, and then end in the middle. We're going 1 each side. So we'll probably alternate. He go 1, I go 1. He gets the other side, I'll go the other side. There he is. Here, I can go if you want.
Okay.
I was telling them how we were just probably gonna alternate.
Yes, please.
Just because it's like, that way each one can be as fast as you can. Oh, my shoes. Make sure you tie your shoes before you do this. I almost came out of them. Your turn. Look at him go. You can tell we're tired because we're running really slowly. On the first one, I was slipping and sliding because my shoes are untied. And I'm making the decision to still not tie them.
It's fair. And that's why you tie your shoes.
Hey, come back here.
What is that about? Not tying my shoes?
Gives me an excuse for going slowly. My shoes are untied. 4B, we're going sled sprint. Spencer's all excited because I told him we're going weightless, so it can be fast.
I don't want to do this. She'll hear that later in editing. how much this sucks.
We're both wearing mics. Oh, I'm not even showing your head. We're both wearing mics and he's by the fan, so I can't hear him, but I see his mouth moving. It's the little things in life that make Spencer happy, like weightless sled. All right guys, final part, mini band lateral kicks. We're going 10 aside, slow and controlled. Don't let that thing snap back, control it. Would it even be a leg workout if we didn't have mini band in there? So apparently our camera wanted to stop recording our audio, but luckily we're just at abs. So we are starting with stability ball, lateral toe taps. You're just gonna tap the side, keep your hips from sinking. The wider you tap, the harder it is. And then finishing with some rollouts. You guys know we absolutely love this one. Try not to pull it with your shoulders too much. Really use your core and only go out as far as you can while still using your abs. So hopefully you guys like this. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and we will catch you in the next one.